Tonight, you stand upon the threshold of the first true ritual, not a ritual of candles, not a ritual of symbols, but a ritual of confrontation, the most violent, the most necessary, the most avoided act in the human experience. Self-confrontation. From birth, you were trained to look outward, to judge the world, not the self, to fear your shadow, not embrace it, to decorate your weakness with excuses and call it identity. Every institution that shaped you taught you how to perform, but never how to witness yourself. They told you who you are, what you must value, what you must fear, what you must kneel before. They taught you to obey the reflections of others, but never to look directly into the abyss within. Tonight, that ends. This is the first rite of truth, the exorcism of illusion. You will confront the one adversary you have denied longer than any other, yourself. The version of you built from borrowed beliefs, the version of you stitched together from lies you inherited, the version of you that survives only through avoidance. You have spent years escaping the weight of your own reflection. Now you will hold it. You will feel it. You will not look away. Because transformation begins only when the mask cracks, only when the facade collapses, only when the creature you've been pretending to be dies screaming beneath your awareness. There is no evolution without eradication, no ascension without demolition, no awakening without a war against the self you have been protecting all these years. Listen carefully. The enemy you chase outside of you does not exist. The world you blame does not care. The obstacles you swear imprison you were built by your own hands, brick by brick, fear by fear, lie by lie. Tonight, the demolition begins. Strip away every justification, every story of victimhood, every soft narrative you use to explain your stagnation. These stories are not yours. These stories are chains. Now feel the quiet. This silence is not empty. It is your unmasked self breathing underneath the rubble. Let the truth rise, unfiltered, unapologetic, indifferent to your pain. Ask yourself, without flinching, without pity, without retreat, what part of me is rotting? What part of me must die so I can evolve? What weakness have I romanticized as personality? What fear have I fed until it became a god? Face it, name it, stand in front of it as a tormentor, not a follower. Self-confrontation is the severing of the old spirit, not because it is evil, but because it is obsolete. The version of you that brought you here cannot carry you further. It lacks the architecture. It lacks the ferocity. It lacks the dominion of will. Do not mourn it. Do not negotiate with it. Do not comfort it. You are not here to heal your weakness. You are here to burn it. This ritual is not gentle. It is not spiritual escapism. It is not the pacified self-love sold to the sleepwalkers. This is self-crucifixion, a stripping of falsehood, a rebirth through internal violence. And in this blackness, you will finally see what has always been waiting, the unconditioned self, the raw self, the unmasked self, the version of you that has never been permitted to breathe. Tonight, you inhale for the first time. This is not enlightenment. This is not peace. This is not salvation. This is the beginning of your dominion, the beginning of your transmutation, the beginning of your revolt against a manufactured self you were forced to wear. Stand now in the internal void. Feel the fracture. Feel the shedding. Feel the presence of who you were and the silhouette of who you will become. The first ritual is complete only when you recognize this truth. There is no past self to return to. Only the new one you must forge. The lie dies here. The old identity dies here. The sleepwalker dies here. Now, rise in the dark and become. So mote it be.